Dear friends in Christ, I greet you today again to address a matter related to the painful and troubling subject of child sexual abuse. As you may know, much is being said about whether the Archdiocese is or is not opposing the release of the Maryland Attorney General's report on the Archdiocese's historical handling of child sexual abuse allegations. Rather than write to you, I chose to greet you in a more personal way so that you can hear me say very clearly that the Archdiocese does not and will not oppose the report's release. We stated that last week when we also pledged to support the rights of some people who are mentioned in the report but not accused of abuse and who were not given the ability to respond to the Attorney General during the investigation. Now they deserve to be heard by the court, and we will pay their legal fees to ensure that they are heard. I find it necessary to clarify this fact, which we openly stated after Attorney General Frosch publicly released his motion requesting permission from the court to release his office's report. This does not mean that the Archdiocese will in any way seek to keep the report from being made public, as some have suggested. We have worked hard these past decades to ensure that the Church of today learns from the Church of the past. I believe many of you can attest to this firsthand. You see it in your own good parish priests and lay people, and in the efforts of the Church to keep children and young people safe. You've likely been screened before going on a field trip with your child's Catholic school, or have been trained to spot and report signs of abuse, or have seen posters in your parish with a number to call if you or someone you know suspects abuse. While the Attorney General's report will likely be a very painful reminder of a time in the life of the Church when it did fail to protect children and did fail to act as it should have when learning about allegations of abuse, I know, and I hope you know, that is not the Church of today. No discussion of such matters can overlook the fact that we arrived at this point after grave harm was caused by representatives of the Church, and I know it takes time to rebuild and to earn trust. Our sincere hope is that this process will provide a measure of closure and a measure of healing for victim survivors, to whom we owe our continued support and apology. To others, I pray you can find security and solace in the Church's efforts of today. This is a difficult time for the faithful and, most importantly, for the victim survivors. Please do join me in praying for the suffering to end, for the restoration of hope, and for the ever-strengthened path toward peace and healing. May God bless us and keep us always in His love.